Hello everybody, this is JerTheGeek and I'm here to unbox the brand new Apple Watch Series 3. This just came in the mail. I got the LTE version in the super nice looking stainless steel. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this, hook it up to cellular, and show you guys how it works and how it looks in this video on launch day. So let's go. Okay, here we are with the Apple Watch Series 3 box. Another Apple Watch unboxing. This is my third Apple Watch. I had the original watch on launch day. That was such an amazing video unboxing to do, and I got the Series 2 a little bit after it launched last year, and now here I am with the Apple Watch Series 3. So I ordered this, or pre-ordered this from Verizon last week, and it came a week later here on launch day. And since I ordered it from Verizon, I got this sheet of paper with it that gives some instructions on pairing the watch. If you take a look at this here, it says, let's pair your watch with your to your iPhone. It says make sure you have the iPhone 6 or later version of iOS, been activated, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all that good stuff. And it says power it on, and pretty much just says open the Apple Watch app and follow the on-screen instructions. And it looks like that's pretty much just the basic pairing instructions. I'm not sure quite how the activation is going to work, but we will try to figure that out in this video. We'll see how this goes. So we got this nice square cube-ish type box that this stainless steel comes in. You can see we have 42 millimeter. Let me go ahead and focus in here. 42 millimeter case, stainless steel band, sport band in soft white. So that's a new color they added. It's a little bit of an off-white. It's kind of almost like ivory type color. It looks pretty classy with that stainless steel case from what I've seen in the Apple product pictures when I ordered it. And yeah, that's what we're going to be unboxing, so let's get to it. So we have this little green pull tab on the side here that we're just going to take and rip open, and you can see it kind of comes off nicely and it kind of falls down, and then we're left with the box. So go ahead and throw this away, and we're going to go ahead and lift the lid. So here we go. And we can see right there is the Apple Watch Series 3 in stainless steel. It no longer comes in that white plastic box with the felt lining like it used to with these original and then the Series 2, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but I still think that this looks very nice. Let's go ahead and zoom in here, and you can see the lovely demonstration. As always, Apple just nails these product demonstrations. You can see it's all nice, wrapped nicely there. See the new soft white sport band. Nice, I think that's a plastic lining there. But still very nice, and we got that nice red digital crown signifying that it is a cellular model. So go ahead and zoom out here. And we're gonna take it out of its case. So here we go, it just kind of lifts up nicely. Have this little tab here made of cardboard that keeps it in there, and this nice little divot to keep it safe. And let's go ahead and unwrap this thing. So it's a little bit complicated. I'm trying to see how this works here. Looks like this cardboard thing pops out. There we go. And we kind of just pull this off with this little tab here. Pull that off. There's that. And there we go. We have the stainless steel Apple Watch. And right away I can notice the extra weight compared to the sport model feels very, very premium overall. And you can just see the high gloss finish. Looks really, really classy there. And the soft white sport band, I'm gonna undo it here instead of here so you can get a better look at it. Let's see there, just a really nice look. The stainless steel looks more so like a traditional watch to me. For comparison's sake, I'm going to actually take my current Apple Watch Series 2 off, which is in the gold aluminum, so you can see the contrast. And for comparison, I'm just gonna swap out the red sport band that I had on it to the normal white sport band that I have. And as you'll see, you can kind of notice a slight contrast in the sport band color. So this is a soft white on the stainless steel, and the normal white on the aluminum. And it's kind of hard to tell. This one looks a little bit like it has some grayish hues maybe, and this is just a plain white, so not a ton different really, to be honest. If we compare, you can see here both are the same size. Obviously the stainless steel has a much more premium look to it. You can tell it just looks much more premium. Obviously he's picking up some fingerprints, but I really don't think that's too big of a deal, as they can easily be wiped off. And you can see here, this one isn't on, but you can see they pretty much have the same screen size, same digital crown, same button, and this is really a comparison between not only the aluminum and the stainless steel, but also the Series 2 and the Series 3. The Series 3 is supposedly slightly thicker on the back. I really don't think you can probably tell on video or in person even. They pretty much look like the exact same watch. The really only difference between the Series 2 and the Series 3 minus cellular is a faster processor, and then I think you get that Siri actually talks on the watch now, gives voice feedback. If you have a Series 2, the Series 3 is not going to be that big of an upgrade besides the LTE features. So that's really the reason I got this. This has LTE, so you can basically get up, walk away from your phone, and still get phone calls, still get text, still get mail. All that good stuff that you rely on LTE for with your phone, you can now get it on the watch. So the watch is a much more useful standalone device now. It's not quite as dependent on the iPhone. You still have to pair it to the iPhone, obviously, but it's nice that you can actually have the option of leaving home or just going out of range of Bluetooth on the iPhone, or going away from Wi-Fi and still actually get phone calls and all the essentials right on your wrist. And it's amazing to think they could fit a cellular radio in something this small. It's just really, really cool. So I'm excited to test out the LTE. So let's go ahead and power this on and see how this LTE setup goes. So there we go, hold down this side button here to turn it on. And while this is powering on, I'm gonna just take a look at the other contents of the box here. This lifts up. This is just kind of a cardboard packaging, nothing really too useful there. Unfortunately, we don't get any sort of like charging case or anything like we do with the Edition. We do get this nice literature here. Looks like there's quite a bit in here. The extra sport band, the smaller half of the sport band is in there, along with some documentation. And in here we have the charging puck, which, unlike the Sport, is actually made of stainless steel. And there you go, you can see it is a little bit shinier, a little bit different of a look than the one that comes with the aluminum. And of course we have our charging brick as well for charging. So that's what we get in the box, besides the watch. So to start the setup process here, you can see it said bring iPhone near Apple Watch. So now that my current watch has finished unpairing, it is now resetting itself, so I'll set that to the side, and now I can go into my iPhone here. And you can see actually this is really cool. I did not expect this. This is like the card we get with the AirPods, and that's why it says bring iPhone near Apple Watch. So you can see it was already near it. So it says use your iPhone to set up this Apple Watch. So we're just going to tap continue. And now we have this really cool process of pairing. So we're gonna set this in the viewfinder. And it looks like it did it. So it says your Apple Watch is paired. So you can see we got this nice animation here. It's a stainless steel case designed by Apple in California. And I'm gonna say restore from backup, and it should, as we can see here, it says Watch OS 4.0. Jeremiah's Apple Watch aluminum 42mm. I'm gonna tap this, and it should restore from the backup. So now that I have entered my Apple ID password and it's been verified, I can continue through the setup process. So I'm gonna say don't share, share settings. I'm gonna create a passcode real quick, and I can set up Apple Pay. I'm gonna do it real quick. And you can see I can add a card here, so I can use a card with Apple Pay. The next phase in the setup process is emergency SOS. So I'm gonna say continue with that. And here we go, now we have the cellular setup. Now obviously the setup page is exclusive to the Series 3, so we're gonna go through here. It says when your Apple Watch is not connected to your iPhone, you can continue to make and receive calls and access apps using cellular data to enable cellular. Add your Apple Watch to existing iPhone cellular plan, which I already did. So I'm gonna say set up cellular, and this page is loading. It's gonna take me to Verizon. Okay, so I couldn't really show you guys the cellular setup process, unfortunately, because it required a lot of sensitive info to be entered, obviously. So I did finish that. It said cellular is ready, so I did continue, and now we have Apple Watch is syncing. And you can see here, While it is syncing, it gives some Apple Watch basics, which is new, I believe, to watchOS Series 4. So we're going to go through here. We can scroll using Digital Crown, and you can see you can tap this, and it looks like it tells you some different tips. So that's pretty cool. It tells you about 3D Touch, tells you about the Digital Crown, tells you about the side button, all this stuff that you can do with all this stuff. So that's pretty cool for new users, or if you just need a quick refresher on what the Apple Watch does. Okay, so the syncing has completed, and you see it gives a brief overview of the Apple Watch app and what you can do with it. I'm gonna hit OK, and you can see there I have now Jeremiah's Apple Watch, stainless steel 42mm case, and that is the watch that I just set up. And as you can see, all my faces have transferred over, and I have all the settings and data on here as I did on my previous Series 2 watch, so that means the backup has completed successfully. Okay, so let's take a look at the fully set up stainless steel Apple Watch now that all my apps have synced and everything is ready to go. You can see here if I swipe up, we have a cellular toggle, which is obviously exclusive to the Series 3, and it looks like it's showing white. I'm pretty sure that means because it is still connected to the phone. I would have to actually go away from the phone for it to use cellular, but we do have that option there. And taking a look at the home screen, you can see it's very fast, very fluid. The Series 2 always felt faster than the Series, the original one, so it always, it was a significant improvement, but there was occasionally some lag. This feels extremely smooth, and it finally feels, I think, like it's on par with, it's a legitimate device now, I think, with the freestanding LTE, so you can leave your phone at home and take this out and make phone calls and do LTE stuff with it, and also with the addition of the extra faster processor, I think that this really is now more of a legitimate device in its third generation. The last thing I want to try here is just put it on my wrist and see how it looks. You can see it looks very classy. I love the stainless steel look. This soft white sport band is actually very nice. Any color really works with this combo because the stainless, goes with pretty much everything, and the white actually goes with a lot of stuff as well. So with this specific model, with this band and this stainless steel, I really think you can pull off a lot of different watch faces and looks, and it will all look very nice. So there it is on the wrist. I think it looks very nice. I'm very excited about how it feels. It is a little bit heavier. Actually, I would say significantly heavier than this guy. But obviously that kind of adds to the premium feel. It feels more like a legitimate watch as opposed to more of a activity tracker or just smartwatch. It actually is a nice, fancier watch, which I really like. I also love the addition of the sapphire display compared to the aluminum, so I don't have to deal with screen protectors. It is automatically scratch resistant, so I really like that feature of it. And one last feature demonstration here. I want to show the new Siri voice that will actually respond on the watch. What is the current temperature outside?
Currently 80 degrees.
And it sounds like the speaker has been improved on the previous models. It sounds very crisp, very clear. I'm not sure if it actually has been improved, but the voice sounds very good, just kind of like on the iPhone, and it's very nice to have that voice feedback option. Okay guys, that's it for this video. This has been my unboxing and setup and first look of the Apple Watch Series 3 in stainless steel. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video checking out the Apple Watch Series 3. Stay tuned for a full review of this device. I'll be sure to give you guys my perspective and review of this device, how it works, and whether it is worth your money. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already for more geeky videos like this. Again, thanks for watching. God bless. Bye for now and have a great day.